It's the 26th of February.
Hey!
Flandy time.
Flandy time. It's Flandy o'clock, bitches. Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. You're right.
Yeah.
I always tell you off for moving away from the mic, and I just shouted hello way away from the mic then. I just moved away from the mic, and I always give you shit for doing that.
It's because normally I get tired, so I start leaning my head back.
What's the problem with having you sat on the settee?
I should be stood up.
You should be sat where I'm sat. I'm going to do that for the next one. I'm going to get you a stool.
I can get my dad to make you one if you want.
I can get a stool.
Okay. If you don't want an amazingly made one, fine.
I would love an amazingly made one. That would be fantastic. I need a box as well. I need a little box making. But I was going to do that myself.
Ah, to put your stuff in it.
That's generally what you do with boxes. You put fucking stuff in them. That's how it works.
Should we do our topics?
No, you want to get straight into it today? Alright.
So just chatting shit. Well, we're going to end up chatting shit no matter what anyway.
We are. Okay, let's do this. Let's get into topics.
Shall I go first?
You go first.
Okay.
What we got?
So, the first one I am talking about is Tesco has started selling plasters in more racially diverse tones.
Okay.
Now, is this really a big deal?
No. I can see why they've done that, and I can see why it's being done. I can completely understand, but I really don't think it's an issue.
Because it's like, I'm sorry, a plaster looks ugly anyway. It's a medical thing. Do you really care what it looks like?
I think this is basically the retail equivalent of I've got loads of black friends. That's basically what I think that is.
I mean, on The Apprentice a few years ago, one of the woman's business plans was to make tights more racially diverse because she couldn't get tights to fit her skin tone.
Yeah,
which I think is completely different.
That is completely different because some tights are supposed to be designed so that it looks like you're not wearing them.
Yeah. But it's like,
plaster's the same.
I know, it's like a plaster. It's horrible anyway. You can get blue plasters.
Yeah, and they're for hygiene purposes.
Yeah. But it's like, it's for a medical reason. Do you actually care that much?
Yeah.
But I suppose I'm not black, so I don't have that.
I can understand. I mean, like I said, I can understand why Tesco's have done this. I can understand why it's a thing, but I don't think it needs to be a thing.
Yeah.
I think there's other things that can be done first.
One of the things I notice is with makeup, how there's some makeup brands are so rubbish when it comes to foundation tones. There'll literally be like 2 colours for black people.
Oh, right, okay. I was like, I really hope you don't go into specifics here because I know fuck all about this.
Yeah. Well, Maybelline, they're rubbish. Obviously, you don't know what Maybelline is.
I do know what Maybelline is.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. That one. But they're rubbish when it comes to skin tones. So there'll be loads for pale people, but not loads for black people.
Was it them? I might be wrong with this. Was it them that airbrushed the picture of Beyonce to make her look lighter?
I'm not sure. Actually, it might have been because she did have a collection with Maybelline. So it might have been
there was a massive billboard and it was basically because people were like, that white chick looks like Beyonce.
And it was Beyonce.
It was actually Beyonce.
That's horrible.
Because they'd airbrushed it that much.
That's really
Why are you
horrible.
looking out the window?
Because it started raining and it wasn't supposed to rain. I forgot my umbrella.
Motherfucker. I might have an umbrella around here somewhere.
Okay.
I've got fucking everything else in this place.
But yeah, maybe someone could let us know if it's an issue for them.
Yeah. I could probably ask I know a few people that would answer that question, but I don't. Like I said, I can completely understand why it's been done. I just don't think it needs to be done.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's I don't think that it's been done to be more racially inclusive. I think it's been done so that somebody doesn't call them out.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's been done. I think it's a tactic rather than a move. I think it's more sort of, of stopping it from happening before it happens. So, yeah. Yeah, I can understand why they're doing it. I just I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. I can understand why they're doing it. I just don't think it needs to be done.
Yeah, I don't think it needs
It's
to
a weird
be.
idea, isn't it?
It's a plaster. Who cares that much?
Exactly. It's to cover up a boo-boo.
Yeah.
It's not a fashion accessory. It's not.
Though one thing I would understand is, the contraceptive patch that only comes in one colour.
Yeah, things like that, where some people are going to want to be a bit more discreet. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just discreetness.
Maybe.
Like, you've got a cut on your arm. You don't want people to know you've got a cut on your arm. But
True.
if that's the case, just wear sleeves.
Yeah, wear sleeves. Yeah.
But yeah, I think things like the contraceptive patch or nicotine patches, things like that. Yeah, that I can understand.
But they still only do it in one colour so far.
Are they not see-through?
No, they're not.
Because you can get clear nicotine patches.
Maybe, well, the contraceptive patch I've seen is literally just like a plaster.
Right.
But maybe you can get clear ones, I'm not
yeah,
sure.
because I think, things that need to be, well, not need to be, but, if somebody, obviously I'm all sex positive, but if you want to show off that you're on contraception, good.
Well, no, I just think it's like...
Less children in the world.
It doesn't look that nice, so I'd rather it not be visible, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's it, I think if you want things to be discreet, then I get it. But a plaster isn't really something that calls for discreetness, is it?
Interesting.
It is interesting,
Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, it is an interesting one. It's a good topic to start on, Flosive.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
It's not to do with reality TV or Kardashians.
Yeah, that's it. And do you know what? Do you want to know something?
What?
I am not bringing anything to do with UFOs.
Wow.
Or politics.
I said that's literally the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah. No UFOs, no politics. I don't think I'm going to go... I am going to go on a rant, actually. There's one of them that's going to send me onto a rant. Might get that out of the way first.
Your turn then.
My turn then. Right, where is my phone? So, this is a brand new thing. This only happened last night. And it was brought to my attention by a guy at work this morning called Nick. So, Owen Jones.
Who's that?
He is a journalist who works for The Guardian. He tweeted last night saying, "One major source of violent or death threats I get is caused by far-right types faking outrageous Guardian headlines like this," there's a picture, "which then spread around Facebook or Twitter. Nothing much I can do other call it out on here though." That's on Twitter, right? So that's the picture that he tweeted. Also, I will explain it.
Yeah.
So that is not one of his articles. That's a picture of him.
Yeah.
The headline next to it says, "We need a discussion on the age of consent. It's so outdated. I propose it to be lowered to age 12 to match current sexual trends." Now, don't get angry, because he did not write that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying whoever said that was a bit of a dick.
Yeah, he did not write that. What people are doing, people are taking, like, Guardian headlines, and, with his little photo that comes in the Guardian and on the website and stuff, making these fake headlines under his name.
Why would they do that?
Sharing them around.
Why would they do that?
Because of his political views. Because these are far right. Because this is what's happening.
Sorry, it's going to make it sound really dumb. What is far right? Is that Labour or Conservative?
Oh God, far right makes Conservative look like Labour.
Okay.
Far right is that's where you get like your nationalists, your supremacists,
like British National Party and stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, at the moment, this is probably going to get me some fucking shade, but at the moment, the far right and the far left, to me, are the same thing. They just say different words. They're both as bad as each other. And they need to fucking grow up. And when things like this happen, it's like, all you're doing there is you're causing trouble for him. I mean, what if somebody reads that, knows where he lives, and goes after him?
Yeah.
Whoever made that will have that blood on their hands.
And also, get a life.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Like, if you're going to fucking go against someone, if you're going to fight someone, fight them. If you've got a problem with somebody's views, bring it up.
Yeah.
Don't be a pussy. It's the same thing with that that note that was after Brexit, that note that was left on the flats that said "Speak English in this building." Like, you know what? if it's that important to you, put your name on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Let's see who you are. Stand up for what you believe in. No, because you're a wimp.
Mm.
So yeah, if this person wants to fuck Owen Jones over because they didn't like something that he wrote, then get on Twitter, take it to him.
That's really horrible.
Put your face on it.
That's that could actually ruin someone's job or something.
Yeah, it could ruin his fucking life. It's the same as so when the election was on, there was the terrorist attack on London Bridge. Who was shot down by the police. Somebody made a fake Jeremy Corbyn Facebook page and made a fake status update as Jeremy Corbyn saying this innocent man was murdered by the police on London Bridge, which then caused people to go after Jeremy Corbyn and say, this is the person that you want. It's like, it's not a real account. Yeah. It was a fake account. And this is what we've come to. This is how people are fighting now. This is how people are arguing. This is how people are getting the point across. By making up lies. And by accusing other people of saying shit. It's just...
That's horrible. I feel sorry for him.
It's
I don't even know who he is. But...
so bad. He writes some really good articles as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's such a shit thing to do. And that person's probably... that's not the only one. There's been others.
Really?
Yeah, there's been a few others.
What, has it just happened to him?
Yeah, it seems to be just him.
That's horrible.
Thing is, though, like, most of the... Because I had a quick look at... Because I have read a few of his articles. Admittedly, I don't read a lot, but I had a quick look this morning before I come and met you. I had a quick look at what he's written. And it seems that it seems... Because he said that's far-right people that are doing that. But he seems to be in the middle. He seems to be like me. He seems to be neutral. Or he's not far left.
Yeah.
He's a little bit on the left. Because, to be honest, I could actually see people on the people on the extreme left doing that as well. Because these are the people that talk about freedom of speech and then blow air horns over you when you're trying to talk.
People are just dicks, aren't they? Let people have their own opinion. Don't try and fuck up their lives. Okay, great example. Daryl Davis. Do you know who Daryl Davis is? No.
Right. So Daryl Davis is an amazing man. He was a musician in the, I want to say 70s, maybe 80s, who completely changed what he was doing, and he did some fantastic things, right, which I'm going to get to. I'll show you a photo of him.
Yeah.
He was at a talk in America. There was him and there was a few other people who, Antifa, they call themselves Antifa because apparently it means anti-fascist, but they're using it for like fascist methods of doing things. They're just fucking idiots. These are who I call the far left.
Ah.
And they, the old neoliberals, they rallied this place, and they were calling everybody who was taking part, they were calling them Nazis. And Daryl Davis, they were calling Daryl Davis a Nazi, they were calling him a racist, they were calling him a Nazi and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So, Daryl Davis, my phone's acting shit at the minute, so bear with me.
Oh, you don't have your... Oh, yeah, you do have your smartwatch on.
Oh, what?
Your watch.
Yeah. So, Daryl Davis, the man that they were calling a Nazi, is...
Black.
Extremely black. Alright, so, this photo... Right, do you know... You see what that person's wearing next to him?
KKK outfit? But it's purple. I thought they only wore white.
They wear different colours to do with how high they are, how high they rank in the organisation. So Daryl Davis is a black man who has met, I might be wrong with this, he's been to Klan rallies, he's met over 200 members of the KKK, and got them out of it.
Really? That's so cool.
He has gone to the Ku Klux Klan.
Isn't that a bit dangerous?
Yeah, you saw the size of the man. Would you fuck with him?
No. Oh, well, I was going to say he looks really friendly.
Yeah, no, he's a great guy. I will send you the link later, but it's about 2 or 3 hours long. But he went on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Ah.
And there's a great little talk there.
Yeah.
Great little chat. And like some of the stuff he says is amazing. Some of the stories he's got are just incredible. But yeah, so people have been calling him a Nazi and calling him racist because he took part in this talk at university that included people who are right wing.
For fuck's sake.
And because he was associated with them on that day, like this guy has spent like 20, maybe 30 years infiltrating the KKK and taking its members purely by being a friendly black person.
Yeah.
That's how he did it.
I can't believe the KKK is still around.
I can. I think that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, no, there's so many reasons why.
Really?
So many reasons why, and it's mainly to do with the left-wing attitude.
Ah.
Because liberal doesn't mean liberal anymore. Liberal's supposed to be free. It's supposed to be about freedom. It's not. It's about freedom as I say you've got the right type of freedom.
Well, that's not freedom, is it?
No, it's fascism.
Yeah.
Antifa are fascists. The anti-fascist movement is fascist. I'm holding myself back. I could get into so much here.
Is that your rant over?
I think it has to be. but yeah. Leave journalists alone, man. That's a fucking horrible, nasty move. Really bad. Because that guy's been getting death threats because people read that and think it's true.
Okay, so my next topic is children to no longer head footballs during training.
Good.
Yeah, so there should be no heading in training in the foundation phase, which is primary school children under 11.
Yep.
And then age ranges up to 18, headers are kept low priority. Because obviously it's saying that heading causes dementia.
Yep.
And former professional footballers were more likely to die of degenerative brain disease and 5 times more likely to die from Parkinson's. I can't say degenerative properly. I think that's really good because, yeah, what was that word? I messaged you on WhatsApp and you said you wanted to mention it.
CTE.
Yeah. It's...
Yeah, it's CTE is found in a lot of boxers and a lot of American football players. I believe that documentary that's on Netflix at the moment.
The Aaron Hernandez story?
I think that's to do with CTE as well. And a lot of people are trying to get O.J. Simpson tested for it.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to do an episode on the O.J. Simpson. Because I find it really interesting.
Yeah, there's some really good...
What, so they think he's...
I think he's got CTE because he was an American football player.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you've got it though, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, that's why they want to test him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, personally, I don't think it makes any difference, you know. The guy's still a dick.
Yeah, and apparently he was just abusive in general.
But yeah, I think it's a very good move. Head injuries obviously cause issues with the brain.
Yeah.
That could well have been what caused my issues with my brain.
Really?
Yeah, I've been knocked around the head so many times. I used to do it on purpose.
What, just for fun?
Yeah, metalhead punk. That's what we do. Dickhead.
Well, I thought...
Teenage twat.
I think I saw it on the One Show. Because obviously back in the day the footballs were really hard leather, weren't they?
Yeah.
But now they're doing it with these kind of footballs.
Yeah. I think, I think it's a good move. I know people who, I actually know people, I reckon I can give you a name when we finish this, who, if he hears this, he's going to put, just making our children into pussies, or something like that on Facebook. Right? I know people that are going to say that, but what would you prefer? A wimpy kid or a dead one?
Yeah.
Simple. I don't even like kids, and I support this. You know, it's like, it's simple. What do you want? Do you want your kid to be a wimp or a corpse?
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. That's like when I used to work on the pier and people were arguing with me because their kids were too small to go on rides. I was like, well, what do you want? A live one or a dead one?
Can't believe people argue with you for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I used to say to people at times, like, at the end of the day, you're arguing with a stranger against the safety of your own child.
Mm. Surely you want to keep your kids as safe as possible. Apart from if you're an anti-vaxxer.
Oh!
Oh, I saw a really funny thing. It was like, this is going to be my Halloween costume for next year. It was like a skeleton. And it was like dressing up as an anti-vaxxer and her unvaccinated child.
I like it.
I like a bit of dark
I
humour.
fucking love that. There was, last time I saw me and Matt, like, I can't remember what happened. We weren't even talking about anti-vaxxers or anything like that, and he just went off on one who was in the middle of the pub. We sat in the pub talking about the YouTube show.
Yeah.
And it was so fucking funny. I can't remember what I said something. We were talking about things that we're going to talk about on YouTube. And I said, oh yeah, like fake news and things like that.
Yeah.
And he just went, fucking anti-vaxxers, and then went off on this massive rant about it's not only is it against silence, it's against silence. Not only is it against science, it's against fucking evolution. And it just goes off. I'm like, slow down. Save it for the camera.
I saw something really sad. It was a boy who had to leave his school because he was unvaccinated. He was crying, and all his friends had to sign him a card to say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Oh my god, you're welling up.
Because he was unvaccinated. That's so sad.
Yeah. And like, the more that you tell these people you're wrong, here's the evidence that you are wrong, the more they double down.
Mm.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I think it should be a law that you have to vaccinate your kids.
Yeah, definitely.
It helps keep your kids safe and other kids.
Yeah, somebody I know, I'm sure we've brought this up before, and I'm sure I've told this story before, but somebody that I know posted this thing saying, if vaccinations cure the measles, then why is the measles stronger than ever? The answer is because more and more people are like refusing the measles jab.
Yeah, isn't it measles, mumps, and something else?
Rubella, which sounds delicious.
Sounds like Fruitella.
Yeah, it just sounds like a really nice fruity drink.
Rubella. Ribena. Do you know a fun fact? Americans don't have Ribena because there was infestation of all the blackcurrant trees.
Yeah.
So they don't have Ribena.
Those poor bastards.
I know, and also
they love Ribena. Have you ever had creme de cassis?
Isn't that something that you have in gin?
Right. Okay. So it's a blackcurrant liqueur,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you know how Ribena tastes different to like blackcurrant cordial.
Yeah.
Okay. So creme de cassis tastes exactly like Ribena,
Oh.
but it's alcoholic. It's only like it's only a little amount of alcohol. It's not going to get you fucking slammed.
Not going to get me lit.
Lit. I don't know how flammable it is.
That sounds nice. I'm going to try it next time I'm out.
Creme de cassis, it's great. I
Yeah.
drank a whole bottle of it in one night once.
And also, they don't have Kinder
Violently
eggs.
sick. I know they don't have Kinder eggs.
Because it's a choking hazard.
Yes.
I remember, did you ever used to have these sweets? They were delicious. There were these strawberry and cream sweets that had like, they looked like Werther's Originals in shape.
Yeah.
They got banned because it's a choking hazard. Because the shape apparently is perfect for choking. That's why they got stopped. That's what I heard. Well, I saw it on Facebook, but
If you go into that shop that I can't remember the name, the traditional sweet shop in the South Lanes.
do they do them?
Yeah, them there.
What the fuck?
The same size and shape as one of the originals, and like the
Strawberry and
rhubarb
cream.
custard sweets and things like that.
Oh, well, why did they stop? I used to get big packets in Lidl.
Yeah, they've got them there. Because I went in there looking for, you know, chocolate eclairs, the sweets.
Yeah,
the
not my
toffee with
fave.
the chocolate in the middle.
Yeah.
There's a version of them that are green with lime.
Ooh.
With chocolate in the middle.
Chocolate and lime, yeah.
Yeah, so I went looking for them. Which are fucking great.
Don't you find it weird how supermarkets will just stop doing food?
Don't get me fucking started, Flo. Because you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to do.
What are you going to rant about now, food-wise?
Co-op.
The biscuits.
Need to bring back them fucking cookies.
Oh my god.
Because I have not had enough. I have not had enough. I need more. Chocolate, not even chocolate chip, chocolate fucking chunk. Chocolate chunk, butterscotch and pretzel cookies. They were the most amazing things in the world. And they just one day, no, Andy. No.
I'm going to make
no
them.
No more, motherfucker.
But it won't be the same.
Oh god, they were so good.
I
have dreams about them. I have wanks about them. They were amazing.
Throughout my childhood
it's
years,
the only soggy biscuit game I've played.
Lidl had this chicken soup, right, and it had pasta in it. It was the best soup I've literally ever had. It wasn't cream of chicken soup, because I think that tastes like shit. It had
How fucking dare you?
I think it's grim.
How dare you?
Though I did have a nice one from Lidl. It was like Thai chicken soup, which was quite tasty. But yeah, I had like chunks of chicken in it and pasta and vegetables. Oh, so good. They just randomly stopped doing it, and my family and I spent weeks going in there every single week. We're like, we need to find the chicken soup. Never found it again. I don't know what happened to it, but I'm really upset. So if anyone at Lidl head office
is listening,
where's this fucking chicken soup? Maybe they'll find some tins and send them to me, because soup lasts for ages in a tin, right?
Not. I don't know.
Or maybe I could just get it for the memories and not actually eat it.
There for the memories.
Is that a song?
It is a song by Fallout Boy.
Oh, I thought that was oh, that's a game, isn't it? Fallout 4. I got confused.
Yes, that is a game. That's a very good game. Very good game indeed.
Your turn?
Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking at something else to be
Your
honest
arms are looking very muscular in that top.
This is what I thought they shouldn't be. They should be looking less muscly than normal.
Well, they look more.
Because I've done fuck all strength work since I left Tool Station.
Let's bleep that name out. I don't want people know where I work.
Since I changed my job, I have done absolutely... No, my stomach's going mental again.
Maybe it's dairy.
I haven't had any dairy.
Oh, no, you've not had no dairy today? No. I had a hot...
I've cut dairy out.
I had a hot chocolate in now. Where was I?
It's because... No, the reason why my stomach's doing
that is
because
you had something healthy.
Yeah, because I'm eating less. That's why.
Ah.
It's just going, give me more. Stop with a fucking lettuce and chuck a burger in me.
Oh, burgers. Let's go to Seven Bones soon.
Right, okay, so my go, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
My go. Okay. So, let's do this one. This is fun. I'm going to save... What? Website is currently unavailable in most European countries. I think you find we're not technically Europe anymore.
I'm going to get my passport sorted out soon, and we can start planning some
I'm going to get mine sorted out.
Weekend trips.
Okay.
I'm thinking like spontaneous weekends away.
I'm thinking people are still going to think we're a fucking couple, you know.
It's not going to be... There'll be separate bedrooms,
this
guys.
This is why you're not getting laid.
What?
Because
Because I'm friends with you?
People think that you're with the good-looking guy with the mohawk.
Yeah, maybe I should stop putting you on my Instagram.
Yeah. Stop saying I'm planning a weekend away to Paris with Andy.
To be fair, if I met a guy and he didn't like our relationship, that guy can fuck himself.
Cool. Well, that's quite sweet, that is. That's quite nice, thank you.
Well, it's like, if I met a guy and my parents didn't like him, I'll dump him.
Really? I wouldn't. Yeah. I've been out with girls that my parents didn't like. Kind of made them more attractive to me, to be honest. Even like friends, my brother. Get rid of her, she's a twat. Ah!
Really? Oh no, I'm very like... Well, especially if you didn't like someone I was going out with, they'll get dumped.
Aww.
Because I can imagine you being like a scary uncle.
A scary uncle. A skunkle. Right, so anyway, the article that doesn't seem to want to open, so I can't really go into much detail, but we can just go through go from the fucking title. So, There was a load of jars in a house.
Oh, yeah!
With tongs in them.
Human tongues.
Human tongs.
What the fuck?
Let me see if I can find it.
What house is this, in England?
No, of course not. It was in America.
That's where all the fucked up shit happens.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love to
I was
go.
having a conversation a while ago with my mum about that, actually, about why all the crazy ass shit happens in America. She come up with a really good theory. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to ask her.
Aliens.
It's not aliens.
I would love to go to Salem. Is it Massachusetts?
Massachusetts. What the fuck did you just say?
Massachusetts.
So yeah, tongues have been wagging all around. That's funny, isn't it?
That's a great pun.
Oh, none of these articles want to open. What is going on here? Is it because we're out of the EU?
Yeah, maybe.
So yeah, a Florida man got the shock of his life on Monday when he unearthed a jar full of preserved human tongues from a crawl space underneath a house. Despite the serial killer potential here, the reason for the tongs turned out to be much more mundane. Oh no, there's an actual answer to it.
Oh, what was it?
So they belonged to a guy called Ronald Bauman, who was an oral pathology professor, and the crawl space is in his ex-wife's house.
Ah.
So yeah, he was actually a tongue scientist.
Ew.
But still, can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? Just like, oh, what's that? Just find it in your basement.
What is a crawl space? Is it a basement?
It's a little space that you can crawl through.
Yeah, okay. But why do they have them? What are they for? Are they for earthquakes?
I'm not too sure, if I'm being honest. There's quite a few. I can have a few ideas why.
Serial killers maybe to hide from. 'Cause they're in America.
Yeah. But yeah, can you imagine like what must have gone through that dude's head when he found it?
Oh, that goes
Can
in.
you imagine just finding it?
What's the weird... Okay, if you've ever been to a friend's house or a sexual relations house, what's the weirdest thing you've seen in someone's house?
Okay. Are we talking about just like inanimate objects?
Yeah, just something you're like, what the fuck is that?
Okay, I have two friends who collect skulls.
Yeah. What? They're not human skulls.
No, what they both want a human skull. But, yeah, because one of them has actually asked me if he can have mine when I die.
That's the weirdest request.
He also wants my lungs, because he wants to make a bong out of my lungs. But yeah, I've got two friends who are actually brothers as well. But they collect animal skulls.
Ah.
Like not fake skulls, not like
real ones.
Yeah, they actually collect real skulls. Because I had a guinea pig. And when he died, my friend asked me, "Can I have his skull?"
That sounds like something a serial killer would say. But they're not killing animals.
We do worry about him sometimes.
They're not killing animals to get the skulls, are they?
No, nothing like that. One of them's a park ranger, so.
Oh, okay. My auntie lives in this really nice bit in Wales, in Machynlleth, and there was...
That just sounds like you bit your tongue, man.
There was this tyre that I'm guessing a farmer had just left, and it was actually quite sad. A badger had gone inside the tyre because it was like leaning against a tree, gone inside the tyre and died in it. And then when it died, obviously it died in it, and then its body decomposed, and its whole skeleton is inside this tyre.
Amazing.
It's been there for years.
That's really cool. I bet that looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
That's pretty funky.
It is interesting looking at like skulls and stuff.
Red flag! Red flag! Red flag!
Well, no, just like going to the Booth Museum. Shout out. I think if anyone visits Brighton, that should be on the list of places to go.
The Booth Museum, yeah.
So
the same
cool.
as the Natural History Museum as well. Just any taxidermy museum. Where's that place? There is a place, apparently, in Brighton. I've not seen it, but I've been told it exists. But apparently there's a place in Brighton, which is a taxidermy place, where they make scenes Like they make like scenes from films.
Really?
Using, like dead animals,
Like Lord of the Rings.
which I think is great. One of my exes, I think it was her housemate. It was either her or a housemate. Had a taxidermied. I think it was if I remember correctly, it was a squirrel. That it was reenacting the dance scene from Silence of the Lambs. Which, if anyone's seen the Silence of the Lambs, you are probably pissing yourself with laughter right now. And it was as amazing as it sounds. Like, it was so glorious to look at.
Taxidermy seems like quite an upper class thing to me.
Really?
Well, I had a friend, and he would just have house parties because his house was great for parties because it was like three. His dad's like a lawyer and shit, and they used to have loads of taxidermy stuff, like mouses,
Mouses.
mice and everything, and like those like glass domes. Kind of creepy.
Yeah. I was going to get, when I was sorting out this room, I was going to get a taxidermy crow.
Really?
Yeah, to stick above my guitars in there.
Mm.
I still might.
Yeah.
I might get one to put in my room.
I mean, I quite like. What's your thoughts on like stags' heads on the wall?
I used to work in a pub called the Old Bell that had animal heads on the wall, and it was famous at the time for having a massive moose's head.
Really?
And the thing was fucking humongous. It was so big. But yeah, it had a moose's head on the wall. And I think when it changed hands, it got sold.
Bet that got sold for a lot.
Yeah, apparently it went for a fucking bomb.
Really?
But yeah, it was, yeah. And yeah, we had what I called the Box of Death, which was like this really weird sort of like nature scene. It's like a Royal Rumble, where you just had like ferrets and fucking weasels and birds and stuff, just like this massive fight. It was just really weird. And foxes and yeah, that was quite interesting. But yeah, I mean, also I've got that head to go on the wall over there.
That dinosaur head.
Yeah, it's a T-Rex
That's
head.
not a real dinosaur, though, is it?
Yeah,
You just painted it green.
of course it is. I called it myself.
I think we've talked about this on an episode of Flandy before. Those cool eggs you get when you were younger and had dinosaur bones, fake dinosaur bones.
They were great. You can still get them.
Yeah, they were so cool. Did you have those aliens back in your day that you would try and breed and make babies?
Back in my day.
And it said if you put them in the fridge, you get pregnant, and then it never happened.
I have no idea what the fuck you were talking about.
Oh my god, I need to buy you one.
No, I'm alright, thanks. It sounds like horrific.
These Jenny,
sounds terrifying. What the fuck?
These Jenny aliens that came in like an egg, and they said that if you like rub them together or put them in the fridge or something, they would make a little baby alien that would give birth, and you could squeeze the alien out. There's going to be people listening who know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea, man. No idea.
Oh my god, I'll find pictures and send them to you.
No idea at all what the fuck is going on there. No idea.
Okay, my next topic
Your next topic
is food again.
How long have we got? We've got 20 minutes. That's cool,
Oh,
isn't
okay.
it? That's cool.
Just Biscoff biscuits.
I knew you were going to bring this up.
Because they are so nice.
I saw your eyes light up when you told me about this earlier.
So you can now get Biscoff biscuits covered in chocolate. Apparently from Poundland. Oh, firstly, those biscuits are so good. Like the Biscoff spread. Those, oh.
You know what? I have never had the spread.
I mean, it's nice, but I just like the biscuits.
I can imagine it's a bit too much.
Yeah. But
honest.
also, fun fact, they're actually vegan, those biscuits.
Yes, they are. I know that. Yeah, somebody at work the other day kept running around asking everyone, "Would you like a vegan biscuit?"
Well, it's a fucking Biscoff, mate.
And it was a it was a Biscoff.
I don't care that you're vegan.
He's not.
Oh.
No, he actually isn't. He's just an extremely nice guy who is all inclusive.
Oh.
Because I work with hippies now.
And not judgmental pricks like me.
Yeah, exactly. Which I'm going to do a shout out with somebody that I work with.
Who?
One of the keepers of sanity, Anita.
That sounds like a band, Keepers of Sanity.
Keepers of sanity, yeah.
Anita.
Yes, she's lovely.
Aw, is she going to be listening?
She keeps me sane. She said she's going to listen, so yeah.
Hi. Hopefully meet you soon.
Yes, she helps me stay sane in a shift.
Oh, that's nice. I'm sorry, whoever you work with makes or breaks your shift.
Yes, definitely. Well, yes, 100%. You have to have good people.
Hmm.
I mean, we had this conversation before we started working. Obviously, I've recently changed job. We don't work together anymore.
Sad times.
I don't miss the job. I don't miss the place. I don't miss the fucking company. But I miss the people.
Hmm.
I miss my people. I miss the team. Because, I said before, we were like the Monsters.
What's the Monsters?
The Monsters was a TV show. It was like an Addams Family rip-off. But, it was just, yeah. It was a really good show, to be honest. It was fucking hilarious. You had, like, the dad was like a Frankenstein's monster character. And you had, the grandpa was like a Dracula kind of character. The mum, I think her name was Lilith, I might be wrong there. But the mum was like, this sexy-looking vampire type. And yeah, there was the son Eddie was a werewolf, and then you had the niece who was just normal. It was great, really good, really funny show. They did a remake with Eddie Izzard playing Grandpa, and it was really good. Really
Is Eddie Izzard the man who wears makeup?
Well, Mr. Trump.
What
He's a
is
man
it?
that wears makeup. Eddie Izzard is transgender. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was transgender.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just a man who put makeup on.
I don't know if he refers to himself. I think he refers to himself as transgender now, but on his old shows he used to refer to himself as transvestite. But I think he has said he's transgender now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But yeah, he used to refer to himself as transvestite. Because what was the joke he used to say? I think he was executive transvestite. I think is what he used to call himself, because it was always like he wasn't a weirdo transvestite, because he always wore sort of like suits and sort of nice clothes. Eddie Izzard's one of my favourite comedians. He's an absolute legend. I've seen him 3 times.
Really?
I have met him twice.
Is he nice?
And for the brief amount of time that I did stand-up comedy, I actually shared a night with him on stage.
Oh, cool.
I opened up for a show in which Eddie Izzard was involved.
Are you going to go back into stand-up?
I've been thinking about it a lot.
That'd be fun.
Recently. I've been thinking about it a lot.
I'll be the person on the stage cheering you on.
You're not supposed to be on the stage, that's the point.
I mean, off the side of the stage.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Because I want to see what you're like on stage, because I feel like it would be a different thing for me to see.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
What's the worst have you ever been heckled loads?
Oh, God, yeah. There was one show. I didn't do it for that long, to be fair, but there was one show. It was just full of drunken idiots who...
Oh.
I mean, they were heckling everyone. Yeah. They were just insulted. It wasn't even funny. They weren't even trying to be funny. They were just being hurtful and just
That's
being
just
nasty
rude.
and horrible. So I went out there ready. Because, well, I was horrifically bullied as a child. And as an adult, no matter what another adult thinks they can do to me, they can never do anything worse than what those fucking idiots did to me as a child. So, you want to heckle me? Get fucking ready. Yeah. Because it's coming back at you. So yeah, but yeah, no, yeah, people do that. The funniest heckle I had was... I can't remember what the joke was. I said... Oh, God. I was telling a joke about something. I can't remember what it was now, but I was telling a joke about something that was a bit risky, and my friend told me, don't tell that joke. So obviously I went and told that joke, and this guy was not impressed. And I said, you come to a comedy show, and you expect not to get offended? what's that all about? And he goes, no, I'll come to a comedy show and expect to laugh. Oh. And I just choked. I was just, yeah, alright, I'll give you that. Fuck it. And I just went into some nicer material for the rest of it. But that was fun. Worked 20 minutes a shift. It's great. Great stuff. But yeah, so biscuits. I kind of felt like you were interviewing me for a bit then. That was weird. That was very strange. That's my thing. I interview people.
I can interview if you want.
No.
Have a list of questions. So.
What would you be interviewing me about?
Just random shit. Do you prefer peanut butter or Nutella?
Peanut butter.
Why?
Because I prefer the taste.
Go into more detail, please.
Which is weird, actually, if you think about it. Because I have more sort of chocolate and more hazelnut than I do peanuts, but I prefer peanut butter over... I mean, like, even the coffee I'm drinking at the moment has got hazelnuts and cacao nibs in them, so it's basically a Nutella coffee, which I can strongly recommend. It's fucking great.
I don't really like coffee that much.
It's because you're weird.
No, I kind of wish I liked it, but I just can't.
You feel left out.
Yeah, I do. It's like, what else do I feel left out about?
I don't fucking know.
just life in general. It's like everyone likes Game of Thrones. Well, not everyone likes Game of Thrones, but you know when like everyone watches a TV show, you're like, I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
And like you
Yeah,
feel
I
like
get
you're
that
missing out on all the bands.
Do you know what really pisses me off about things like that? When you see, obviously, there's a show that I've said this so many times, that loads of people like. There's always somebody on Facebook going, am I the only person that doesn't like this? Am I the only person that's never seen an episode of this? It's like, yeah, well done. Well done. Okay, you've made it about you now. Fuck off.
People are just attention seeking, aren't they?
So, I mean, I see it every time there's a sporting event on. Can you please stop making statuses about the Olympics? Those who are interested in watching it. It's like, don't tell people what they can and can't fucking talk about.
Oh.
I mean,
Last topic?
no, stop it. Have you got another one?
Oh yeah, the one I talked to you about earlier. Sanitary products.
Yes! Yeah, that's far more important than my last one.
Oh, no, it's your turn then.
No, it's fine. I'm not sure how to talk about this.
No, I forgot
Okay.
that. I did,
no, it's fine. Well, if you want, I'll just do this one briefly.
Yeah.
So, do you know the name of Mad Mike Hughes?
No, no.
So, Mike Hughes, also known as Mad Mike Hughes, is a, what did he call himself? Is it on here? Basically, he's a flat earther who made his own rocket so that he can fly himself into space, so that he can look at the Earth to see if it is actually flat or not. Yeah, he died when his rocket crashed.
Oh, R.I.P. But that was a bit stupid of him.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, leave it to the professionals. But yeah, that's it. Let's talk about the more important one.
Oh.
That's just another dumbass dead.
So
I know I should have said that, but fuck it, that was another
Scotland is the first country to offer free sanitary products to all women. That is so good.
That's flows. Knocking a microphone. Yeah, well done, Scotland. Fantastic.
I swear Scotland seems like such a chill place. Free fricking university fees. Free pads and tampons. We don't choose to bleed out of our vaginas every month. They should give it to us for free.
Yeah, I agree. I am with your sister.
Woo!
Hey, girlfriend. But yeah, no, I agree. Completely agree. I think it's a fantastic move.
Like, imagine calculating how much money you spend every month. An average, I don't know, 35 years at least on your period. That's a lot of money. That's like a deposit on a house, probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because when the this tax, okay, that they called the tampon tax, came in, where it's basically women are going to be paying extra tax on sanitary products, and the government were classing them as luxury items. I'm sorry, but let me be crass for a second. There is going to be nothing luxury. I mean, obviously, I'm a bloke. I've never been through this. I don't know what it feels like. I don't know what it's like, but if I had to bleed out of my penis every month, I would not see that as a fucking luxury. And this is the problem when you've got a bunch of fucking men who can't see past their own wallets making plans for a bunch of fucking women. It's like... It's obviously luxury, isn't it?
No, it's
money,
not.
Money. No fucking
It's
nonsense.
disgusting.
Absolute twats. Absolute twats. And the people that worse are the people that sort of like enable that sort of behaviour by agreeing. Like that guy that I mentioned while we were setting up.
Who?
That guy who's talking about women should have to pay extra for sanitary products because it's their own fault if they can't control their bladders.
It's not your bladder.
That guy needs to be slapped and sent back to school.
Periods are horrible enough anyway, but especially if you can't afford proper sanitary products.
Yeah, I mean there does seem to be this sort of like anti-female thing when it comes to this, because how many times have you mentioned a period in front of, like having a period, being a period or whatever, in front of a guy, and he's gone, ugh?
I don't really talk about it because I feel like they're going to get grossed out.
Exactly. That shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know at one point I would have been one of the lads going, ugh, but now, I've been with women, I've lived with women.
God, living with a woman every single month.
I lived in a house. I shared a house with 5 girls, and they all synced up.
Oh.
1 week out of the month, I did not live in that fucking house.
You should have lived there, just left chocolate everywhere.
Yeah, no, I did. I was so good.
Aww.
So I was the best, man. I was the best.
That's
I used to
so
just
cute.
just leave chocolate outside the doors, outside the rooms, and did all the cooking, all the cleans, everything.
That is so cute.
Made sure that the freezer was full of ice cream and that there was fucking wine there, and I was done, man. Good.
It's so weird
I just stayed out the way.
how women sink. Apparently it's from caveman times when, obviously, loads of people died in those times. So say
because they don't die anymore.
But it was so if a mother died, someone who had a baby at the same time could breastfeed their baby.
Yeah. It's all survival. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, well done, Scotland. That's really good.
Yeah, fantastic.
Who's the Scottish lady? I was gonna say it's not Angela Merkel because she's German. I remember once I was like, why did they call her Angela? Why isn't it Angela? And then someone told me, it was like, because she's fucking German, mate. Who is the Scottish lady, the Prime Minister woman?
I think of the name now. Who's the Scottish lady? What, just Ellie? I spoke to a Scottish lady on the phone earlier.
Oh, was she nice?
No, she was lovely, yeah. She was very nice.
I feel like some Scottish people are nice, and then other Scottish people I met have been absolute dicks.
That's not just about Scottish, though, is it? Come on, I've met some nice English people and some horrible English people.
True.
It's exactly the same, it's just they've got an accent. That's it. That is it. Right. So yeah, well done, Scotland.
Yeah.
Nice one. Are you listening, Boris? You fucking
You
muppet.
fat little prick.
Flop.
God, he's such a wanker.
Oh, he was going on a political rant now.
Well, he just makes me angry. Like, stop being a dick. Can't you just be nice for once?
He's just so
when he was mayor, I was like, he seems like an alright guy. Bit of a prat, but, seemed like a friendly man. Someone I would have a pint in Wetherspoons with.
Yeah.
But now, if he walked into my Wetherspoons, I would leave.
Fucking laughing. No, yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. You got really passionate then. You got really heated. I've never seen that side of you. Not when talking about politics.
I didn't have a go at him. It was this customer.
Yeah, Boris Johnson. It's just you walking up to him. You fat prick. Brush your hair.
This customer always makes fun of my fake tan, and it's actually really gets me down sometimes and ruins my day. So I said to him the other day, I was like, stop making personal comments about me. He was like, I say it in a friendly way. I was like, I don't care. I know I sometimes don't fake tan that well. You don't have to tell me.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Next time, if he does it again, say something about your foot. Just get... Did you ever watch 30 Rock?
No, what's that?
It's a TV show. and the main character, Liz Lemon, she was going to her school reunion, and she said that she hated it there because everyone was so mean to her. And it was showing everything from her point of view.
Yeah.
And so somebody would say something, and it'd be something nasty, like there was, like she was off sick or something. So, oh, you're being poorly. And then like Liz Lemon would just mumble something. What did you say? Nothing. And then it'll actually show what actually happened.
Ah.
And basically, so you've been poorly, Liz. It's like, yeah, but at least my dad didn't leave. What did you just say? Nothing. And then walking off. And he's just like, yeah, it turns out that like she was actually the worst person in the school.
What the hell?
So yeah, if he says something about, yeah, just turn that on him.
Yeah.
Like, I think I know who it is you're on about. It's the guy that you mentioned before.
Who always says to me, oh, your future husband's going to have to deal with your mood swings.
Yeah, I know it is, yeah.
I don't live my life to get married, yeah? It's not Victorian times anymore.
Yeah, that's it. Next time he says something like that, just get proper personal, so at least I don't look like I was created in a lab, you Frankenstein-looking motherfucker.
Imagine if someone actually said that to you. I'll be like, oh.
I've said it to people. Yeah. Yeah, just say something like that. I keep getting...
God, I really need a
dodgy
piss.
messages. I am not clicking on that link, John. I'm not clicking on any link that man sends me.
That's porn.
Oh, it's going to be dodgy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what we were talking about. Oh yeah, tampons we were, right.
Tampons. Yeah, well, I think this can segue into that thing I was talking about that woman who shoves wallpaper bits and knits with it.
Oh yeah, oh, knits with her
I've
vagina.
seen that a couple of years ago, though. It's not anything new.
I mean, I think I've seen someone who lifts...
Would
who
you...
pulls things with her vagina.
That's incredible. Would you... Like...
Oh, just get it out, come on. No, not your penis. Put it away.
No point, man. Would you wrap that scarf around your face?
What, that she'd knit it as long as it had been washed?
Yeah, I don't know. If you did that, like, if you decided you're going to do this vagina knitting thing, what would be the first thing you make? There was only one correct
Willy warmer.
answer. A willy warmer. Oh, there's two correct answers. I could say a muff. Put my hands in. But, yeah, willy warmer. Love it. Because the article that I read about this, it just said, you know, don't... It's like, be wary of homemade tampons. Like that. Time is almost upon us, you know.
Good, because I really need the toilet. I'm clenching.
If you want to go to the toilet, I can do the rest by myself. Unless you want to be here till the bitter end.
No, I'm really doing the toilet. Just shout my Instagram.
Alright, okay.
Sorry, I'm kind of flashing my tights.
I've just seen Flo's breakfast.
Thanks.
Enjoy your shit.
Oh no, I need a piss.
You know the mic still picked that up, don't you? Well, I'm on my own for a bit. Okay, so it's all the outro, the usual things. You can find us on Instagram f.mcatty or the mighty AGB. Anywhere social media is there, we are there at FlyByPantsPod. If you want to get in touch with us personally, Flo at flybypants.com or Andy at flybypants.com. We will have some more news coming soon about YouTubey things. Obviously, I've got the Chronicles of Captain Watt coming up very shortly with Matt Smith. Not that Matt Smith. I've got next week, we've got a new episode of Flying by the Seats of Our Pants with Neve Macy. And then we've got a true crime episode of Spare Pants coming on the 14th of March from Flosephine. And, to do with Flandy, let's do this now. So, Flandy now has its own channel. Obviously, if you're listening to this right now, you are going to be listening to it on the usual Flying by the Seats of Our Pants channel. But, after this weekend, we are going to be on iTunes, Spotify, and everywhere that you can listen to podcasts under the channel of Flandy. So next week, search for Flandy. I'm running out of time. and it will be on there. It's going to be on Spotify and iTunes at the weekend, and all of the episodes and all future episodes will only be available on that channel from the beginning of April. Obviously, we'll keep you informed, and I'll tell you more on the next episode. On behalf of me and Flo, thank you.